a big victory for women in this country because the Mumbai High Court had clearly told the Haji Ali Shrine to give full access to women. That had happened on the 26th of August, if you remember.
Yes.
The Haji Ali Dargah Trust took a very hard position and said that they were not okay with it. And essentially, this was part of our 5-month-long fight for the right to pray. And the symbolic significance of women having the right to enter the sanctum sanctorum of the Haji Ali Shrine has tremendous significance, not just in terms of this particular case, but it will also have a cascading impact in determining the way several other cases regarding equal access for women to places of worship, such as Shani Shignapur, as well
Sabrimala.
as the Sabrimala case, it will have a cascading impact on both. So women getting full access to the Haji Ali Shrine is not just something that will be availed in the context of Haji Ali, but it will have a long-term significance. Because the trustees of this 15th century shrine have been saying things such as it would be a grievous sin for women to be allowed to get close to the shrine. And it was only because of the efforts of the Bharatiya Muslim Mahila Andolan along with Times Now's campaign for the right to pray that this has come out. Also keep in mind here that even the Chief Minister of Maharashtra had been speaking out against attempts to keep women out, but there was a very obdurate position that was taken by people who were running this shrine. So this nationwide campaign, which we've had all through this entire year, which includes the famous Shani Shignapur temple, Haji Ali Dargah, and Sabrimala, has now ended in this decision of the court. I'm personally not surprised at all with what the court has said, because the court has held that the freedom to equality, liberty, and access is to be provided to all women. It actually should not have required a court to say this, but it should also serve as a lesson for all those people who have denied women access on the garb of religion, that religion cannot come in the way. In a way, I believe that this will also be a monumental turning point for gender rights issues in the context of triple talaq and other such cases, because this was not just about letting women enter into one shrine. It was about letting women have access at their choice and at their free will. So I would like to congratulate all those women here today who have participated in our programs, who have lent voice, all the women activists, all the brave women who every day would stand outside petitioning outside the Haji Ali Dargah. We should thank them all for sharing their voice on Times Now over the last 5 months, leading to this very, very, if I may say, fast-track decision of the Supreme Court. And I think now all women activists should move very fast on the other cases of Shani Shignapur, Sabrimala, and the other cases as well. This is truly a massive inflection point in the fight for gender rights in this country.
True, Arnab, and women activists are expecting more. They say the right to pray has just begun. They say Haji Ali Dargah is just the starting point, because a lot of them say that even in the masjids today, women are not allowed. They are not allowed. So the right to worship is being denied despite and going against the tenets of Quran. Lubna Sarwat was speaking just before you got on the phone, and she says that's the next campaign, that women should have an equal right to worship even in masjids across the country, and the fight that is currently on as far as Sabrimala is concerned.
Yeah, some of the arguments which have been put by those representing the Haji Ali Dargah should now be put out in a public platform and be questioned for their logic. And for far too long, people who have questioned women's access or equal rights for women or for any other marginalized parts of society, they should now, look through the logic that they before the courts. In this context, it is also worth mentioning that the position taken by the Muslim Personal Law Board was also quite ridiculous in the triple talaq case in the Uniform Civil Code. I'll have to go because we are getting more news breaks on this story.
Yes.
But the fact is that the Haji Ali Dargah Trust members have been unable to justify their own position.
Yes.
And basically, this is about women coming out and saying we will not accept hegemony of men in the name of religion.
Well, the trust, Arnab, before you hang up, the trust has actually said in the front of the Supreme Court that it is not going to interfere with the Bombay High Court order directing the trust to give women access to sanctum. And they've also said equality of men and women in doing ibadat is prescribed by the holy books. So they have
changed their position now.
Yes, they have, and that perhaps is the starting point for the rest to follow suit. Arnab, thank you for talking to us.
Historic day. It's a historic movement, and it has massive long-term implications on our country, our rights, and our democracy.